We're currently heading up to Double Island, so we're on the highway at the moment, and it's sort of raining on and off patches. It does say it's supposed to rain up there, so fingers crossed it doesn't, but we have met up with the others and we are punching up there now.
It's about 6:30 in the morning. We've done quite an early start for this run. We're going to be up at Double Island for 4 days.
Super excited for this one. Anyways, we're going to keep punching up and get to the barge. This is Offroad Touring. In this one, we take you to Double Island for a few days where we explore and show you what this place has to offer, end up at some nice beaches, visit lookouts, and much more. With us, we bring some good mates and end up making some good memories. Strap in, as this will be one epic adventure you won't want to miss.
We've crossed the barge now. We're on Double Island. We're just about to air down our tyres. We've got, hey Renee.
Hello.
We're starting with our tyres, and then we're going to do the rest. These were definitely a great purchase. They make it so much easier.
We're here right before the beach entry, so on the southern end. We just crossed over the barge, so super excited to get on the beach.
It is still a little bit grey, but it's not raining, and fingers crossed that it doesn't rain for the rest of the day so that we can get in some swimming, because it's still quite warm and humid, so it'd be good to go for a little swim in the water.
We're here on this trip with Lockie and his partner Evelyn, so first time going out with those two, and we're here with Thomas and Renee as well, so you've seen those on the channel before. We're all super keen, all head down now, so we're about to punch on the beach and see if any of us get stuck. So bloody nice to be back out here. It's bloody soft, and it's also high tide sort of just going down now though.
Yeah.
So it's quite soft and choppy out here. There's a fair few cars.
Yeah, high tide was at about 7:30. Low tide will be at about 2, so it'll be going out till then, which will be good.
For this trip, we are bringing our one and only GU Patrol, followed by Lockie and Evelyn, who have brought their Ranger, running a neat little camping setup with all-terrain tyres, which will be perfect for this trip. And finally, we have Thomas wheeling his recently purchased 150 Prado, which he's been super keen to finally get out on the beach. As we were heading up, Lockie had noticed an issue with one of his front tyres. After a quick inspection, it had gone flat without a clear puncture. We had checked the bead, blew out the valve, and pumped it back up to monitor it. This just goes to show, always be sure to check out for your vehicles while driving. Be sure to listen and feel for any changes, as it can be hard to notice on soft sand with already lowered tyres, but it wasn't long before we're heading back on the track. Okay, so should have a bit of fun behind the wheel out here on the beach. It's still fairly high tide, it's so windy and choppy out here.
A little bit nervous because our sway bars are disconnected, so we're a bit all over the shop.
Bloody bolts keep falling out and undoing themselves, and I haven't got any more spares at the moment, so bloody pain, but nothing we can really do while we're out here. We have now come up to the inland sort of crossover to Double Island sort of point. It is soft, bloody soft through here. Hopefully no one's coming through. And nice and easy. The others are just following right behind us as well. If you've never been to Double Island, once you get up to the north side of Teewah Beach, you can cross over to Double Island Point via Leisure Track. It's a relatively easy track and doesn't take long before we're at the other end. Just after that short little access track, we've now come out to the lagoon. If you haven't been out here before, it is such a bloody nice spot out here, and you can sort of just pull up anywhere along this whole section for a nice spot.
So we've officially made it to the beach, finally. It's nice, the weather's looking great. It's not too busy. I reckon the fact that it was supposed to storm the entire time we're here probably put a lot of people off, but I'm not mad about that. We've sort of boxed in at the moment. We've got mine and Cameron's car, Thomas's car, and then Lockie's car to try to sort of have our own little shaded area. Everyone's just sunscreening up and getting ready to swim.
Right in the camera. Where the fuck is dog?
Yeah, you want to go see some more? We're still just in the water at the moment. It's been cloudy all day, but the water is actually really warm. It's quite beautiful in here. I don't know if that's just because maybe hundreds of people have peed, but anyway, it's lovely at the moment. It's actually colder outside of the water than it is inside the water, but we've been playing around in the water for a while. What's the bus?
Hello. How good is it? It's absolutely insane out here. Yeah, good.
I know, right? My feet can't catch it. What is this?
After spending ages in the water, we were all pretty keen for some lunch and all chill around while soaking in the beautiful weather. You can pull up anywhere along the beach as the ocean is protected by a sandbar and makes this area a perfect lagoon, which you can also bring jet skis and have an epic time. Be sure to stick around as we explore the rest of this area later in the video, and this whole place is one of our favourite beach spots close to Brisbane, which makes for a perfect day trip or an overnight camp. That's us for this area. I think it's getting close to about 3:30 or so, but yeah, we've had a bloody epic day out here with bloody perfect weather too. The sun hasn't been too hot, the water's been nice and warm. But anyways, we're gonna get packed up and punch to camp. If you're unaware, there is also a block of toilets right at the lagoons, which is next to the leisure track entry, which is very handy to know. After jumping back on the Teewah Beach, not much further south than Leisure Track, you will come across Freshwater Road, which is the inland access track to Rainbow Beach if you can't drive around the beach side, which we'll show you all later on. At the start of Freshwater Road, you'll come across freshwater day use area and camping areas. So we just stopped in at that freshwater campground on the way back, just pulled in for just a shower, and the girls actually had free hot water showers, which is pretty good, because normally they're $2 for hot water. Anyways, we're now making way to Zone 5, which is where we're booked for tonight. Hopefully it's not packed out here. It was having a lot more grey clouds out here before, but looks like that's sort of slowly going away, so fingers crossed it is not raining. It hasn't rained out here yet. We are now at camp. We're in one of the zones here and in a nice little sort of tucked away spot, so the beach is right there, and we wanted to get away from a bit of the wind. Teewah Beach makes for some perfect camping. You book through the standard Queensland Parks and Forest site. You can pick either freshwater camping area as seen earlier, which is an inland and more bush camping that it has showers and toilet facilities. Otherwise there's beach camping zones 1 through to 7, which you are required to be more self-sufficient. Once you book a zone, you just find a spot anywhere and set up camp. All zones are marked clearly and very easy to navigate. Some zones are more protected from the wind, whereas others are closer to the water's edge. In our case, we found a little spot with a bit of both. We've got our rooftop tent and awning out here. We've got Thomas's Prado over here with his awning out. And then we've got Lockie over here with his sort of tent over that side and awning out here. So yeah, got a little village going in the middle here. Not a bad little setup. Anyways, we are cooking up dinner and going to enjoy the night and whatnot, so What a good day it's been. What you cooking?
Sausages, bread,
Snags.
salad, the good stuff.
Yummy. What are you doing? You were just smiling a second ago.
Renee!
Renee!
Wow, this is a family friend.
After getting all the snags cooked up for an easy dinner, we sit around enjoying some games with a few cold ones, and unfortunately fires are banned on Double Island. However, with the trees blocking a lot of the cold wind and the rain holding out with stars poking through the clouds, we settle in for a good night ahead. Good morning. Well, it's looking a bit rough, but yeah, we had an absolutely epic night. We've all woken up now just having coffee and brekkie and that sort of stuff, and got an absolute good little campsite there. And the beach, which we've just been hearing the waves all night, is just right here. It's so bloody beautiful out here, and today it's much more sunnier and not really many clouds. How bloody beautiful is this? If you haven't been to Double Island, which I'm sure many of you around Brisbane have, but if you haven't, definitely come out here when you can, because it's so worth it out here. Anyways, we're going to enjoy coffee and brekkie in this beautiful morning.
Just past 9:30 at the moment, and Lockie and Evelyn and their daughter have
Head
gone
home for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unfortunately they do have work for the next few days that we're out here, so thought they'd call it early. They're on their way home now to the barge, and we are punching up with Thomas and Renee, and I think we're going to go check out the lighthouse first and then sort of go from there and just see what we get up to.
One of the good things about Double Island, as you're about to see, is that they have skip bins on random points on the beach for you to get rid of your rubbish, so you're not having to lug it all the way home.
Well, we're here now at the sort of northern end of Teewah sort of beach, parked up, a lot of surfers out and whatnot, but there is a walk that goes up this hill to the lighthouse, so we're going to check that out. Grace and I have done this walk actually once before a while ago, so second time doing it. Thomas and Renee, I think this is the first time doing it for them, and it starts off with this sort of steep climb. Probably about halfway up the hill, there's this nice sort of viewing point. Absolutely insane. As you're walking up, you're sort of met with all these views from this side of the beach. It's quite beautiful. And this is the lighthouse. Built in 1884, I believe it said on the card up there. Absolutely epic views. That rain is starting to come in now though, so I don't know if we'll get a chance to get the drone up. But yeah, so beautiful. That rain is coming down a bit heavier now, and we're making waves back. It's picking up as we talk. So fingers crossed it doesn't start just bucketing down. Anyways, look at these absolutely insane views. Here we are back at the lagoon, all pulled up. We've got both our cars with the awnings out. So quick and easy, just popping these awnings out. We're absolutely loving it. But yeah, it's not as choppy out there today. It's not near as many people as well, so should be bloody quite nice. Such beautiful weather. We have an absolute blast messing around and kicking the ball. Coming to a lagoon on a beach during the summer always makes for a perfect day. Let us know what your go-to games or activities is while out on the beach like this. Right, well, we better be quick now.
First of all,
Set.
And after a lot of swimming, kicking the ball, playing around, all that sort of stuff, we are now about to leave this whole area. It does look like it's getting a bit more grey out here, so we're hoping for no rain tonight, but we'll find out. But yeah, we're all packed up and ready to hit the road, so might go for a little drive up there and then go get some showers and go to camp. So let's go. We spent a few hours here at the lagoon having another relaxing day in this hot weather. However, tomorrow we head over to Rainbow Beach showing you the rest of this area. But for now, we jump back into the four-wheel drives and decided to drive around as far as we can to the point while it's still low tide and we have easy access.
So we're just driving around to the sort of point. We've never been around here before and sort of cuts off high tide, so it is like low tide at the moment and we can get through fine. There's absolutely nobody out here pretty much. There's like a car here or there and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
it is like 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon though, so a lot of people are heading home, getting ready to go back to work tomorrow.
It is slightly spitting on and off as well, but anyways, we'll keep going out to this point.
After driving to the point, there wasn't much here to see as it just comes to an end. If anything, you can pull up and enjoy more of the waves, but we decided to turn around and make way back to camp.
Here we are, pulled up to same campsite. So once you get your cars put in, it's quite a nice little area and blocked off by the wind. Just got our awning set so water doesn't pull up on there, but we're just gonna run down and have a look at the water because this is our view right from camp. Absolutely insane. I forgot to mention when we were setting up, it was actually raining quite a bit. Now it's spitting, so we're hoping it holds out, but we'll find out. The hell?
What are they doing?
You want to carry me across? I'll come back for you. I see how it is. Oh wait! No.
Poor Thomas.
Are you actually waiting for me? Bye.
There's like a little rainbow up there as well, if you can see it.
We are now at camp. We've fully set up. It has been on and off raining for a while now, which is slightly annoying, but whatever. We've started to make some pasta for dinner. So it's just beef mince, onion, pasta obviously, pasta sauce and cheese. And everyone's just chilling out and trying to stay dry.
Once again, it is another morning on this beautiful, beautiful beach and campsite. Just all had coffee and that, and we're just starting to pack up now. And yeah, absolutely insane waking up to this here. Just check this out once again. Just unreal. And listening to those waves all night and whatnot is just so like peaceful and magical. Bloody love being on the beach. Absolutely love having a nice campsite to pull up into and then right there. With a big day ahead, we waste no time and get packed up, and with a setup like this, it doesn't take long before we're back in the car and on the tracks.
Currently 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a bit of a later start than, well, yesterday was a late start as well actually, but the day before that was early. We sort of just chilled out at campsite for a little bit, packed up, then we pulled up and got some photos, and now we're just sort of heading to one of the camping grounds with toilets so we can all use the bathroom before
Heading inland over to Rainbow Beach for the day and go check out that township, Sandwell and that sort of stuff and whatnot. Along this beach at the moment it is pretty much high tide as well, so we're just going on all through the soft stuff. We've just left that day use area just behind us that you've seen, and this is now the sort of inland track that jumps over to Rainbow. So it is like a 30-kilometre track and about 13 kilometres long or so. From memory, it's not too bad. There are some sort of soft sections of it, but usually it's pretty right. It is mostly sort of one car, but there's a lot of like right here pull-up points and that and whatnot. So yeah, anyways, we'll keep punching through and pretty much coming out to the end of that inland track, and it wasn't actually too bad. It was a lot more firm than it used to be. It was a lot more soft and sort of cut out when we last came out. The rain probably helps a little bit with that as well. But yeah, overall it's about 40 minutes till us to kind of get through that sort of track, going about the 30k as it is. So anyways, we're about to exit now and then sort of punch in the rainbow and go from there.
We're now here at the Carlos Sambo near Rainbow Beach, and there is an informational board at the car park and a few parks here. So we'll go check this out. I think Grace and I have been here before. Thomas, I think you've been here before, is it?
Once before, but they haven't been onto the actual scene.
On the actual stand, yeah, okay. And Renee hasn't been up here before. And here we have the Carlos Sambo.
So that's what we can see from the other side, is it?
Yeah, so we're way over there swimming and driving. It's got a nice breeze because it is bloody hot sun at the moment. And yeah, there's a few paragliders or hang gliders out there, and that makes for a nice backdrop. So yeah, anyways, that will be this. There's not too much to check out here, if I'm honest, but it is nice to come and see if you're at Rainbows. If you haven't been here before and you're in town, it is definitely worth coming and seeing the Sandblow. If you aren't into hang gliding as much, you can walk around the Sandblow exploring the area a little bit. There's also some areas where you can sandboard down as well. We've already sort of driven up through town here and just gone to like little convenience stores, grabbed a magnet and that sort of stuff. And then we did punch out to one of the fish and chip shops that are in town here. So yeah, it's absolutely smelling bloody good. And we're now going out to the beach access that you can actually drive onto from this town. And then we'll just chill out on the beach, put an awning out and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, bloody absolutely perfect day for it, to be honest. Here, pulled up on this Rainbow Beach. So there's the surf beach and then little access just down here. And then you can sort of keep driving down through, but it's too high at the moment. I was driving through a bit of salt water. So yeah, we just put up here and shot some fish and chips. So absolutely keen to dig in. It's smelling so good. After digging into the fish and chips, we waited for the tide to lower before heading off again. If you haven't been into Rainbow Township, it's just a small little town with not much in it, but there is this nice little beach you can come to. We're just coming down this end of Rainbow Beach. We're just going to see if we can actually drive through this sort of pass. There's a full drive coming through on the other side now, so hopefully we can. I've actually never been through this way either. You just see all the stories of all the full drives getting washed out here and whatnot, but it is still 2 hours till low tide, so it is going out, which is nice. So yeah, we'll keep going through and see. Sort of come up to this little section here. We're worried you couldn't actually get through, but it's actually just a little, like a bit of rock and stuff, so nothing too bad at all. And you can see along this sort of cliff edge where all the landslides and all that have happened as well. So bloody all along this whole face. First time being out on this side, and it's quite interesting so far. When there's clear access at this part of the beach, you can get directly from Rainbow Township to Double Island Point, which is much faster than going back through the inland track, so we thought we'd check this way out. We never realised how nice part of this beach is, and it makes for some great photos. On this section of the beach, the sand is very firm as the tide comes right up. However, along the lagoon section and along Teewah Beach, there are some very soft sections which can catch you out, especially at the entry and exit points. Although we have multiple vehicles, we ensure we still run enough recovery gear from a set of Max Tracks, George 4x4 recovery hitch and some recovery gear as well. However, overall with tire pressures down, most of the time you'll be fine out here.
This has already been cut a little bit, but it was, see that log right there, we've just cut off here because we reckon our patrol would have just not fit, we would have scraped. So we've cut it off and we've made a path out of the water. We've gone through, now it's Thomas's turn.
Straight. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Easy done.
I don't know, we went. Oh, my ankle.
There we go.
We've been out here in the same sort of spot, pulled up for ages. There's been some people come and go, but otherwise there's like someone over there and pretty much no one else in sight. So absolutely insane. Water has been absolutely beautiful as well. But now it's till 5 o'clock, so we've been here for a fair few hours. We'll pack up, go back, have showers at the freshwater day use area, and then punch to camp once again. So yeah, let's get packed up. Here we are now pulled up at, I think this is zone 2 where we are, and look at this view, beach right there. Absolutely insane. And then we've got a nice grassy spot, so no sort of annoying sand for the last night we're out here. But yeah, we just pulled up and then 2 seconds later chucked out the awnings, chucked up the rooftop tent. So super quick, unlike this thing that peasants use.
Ain't no peasant, mate.
Yeah, the rooftop tent, freaking love, because 2 clips and it's up, and then just the poles for the awning is just super quick. And awning, as you know, is always quick, being a freestanding. But anyways, we're going to set up the rest of this, and we are about to cook up dinner. What have we got tonight?
Mexican rice.
Mexican rice. So
Like sort of burrito bowl thing. I don't really know the proper name for it. Just
Mexican rice burrito bowl. We got some pulled pork, lettuce, onions, seasonings, cheese, salsa, beans, that sort of stuff. So we'll get cooking into this. Light has fallen just like that, but dinner is cooked up and absolutely smells so delicious. Just putting the final touches on and start digging in. Might be a bit hard to see us, but we are all digging into this delicious dinner that Grace cooked up. Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Bloody amazing.
Definitely the best meal we've had this trip.
This whole trip, yeah. Absolutely delicious. It's been a bloody good day, somewhat chill. Bit more driving this day, actually, I think.
Yeah, it was
than the
nice
other
that we
days.
like looped around. We took
Yeah, that's true.
Inland track, and it was so easy. To
So
come back.
quick, yeah. It's just good that we can cut through that log and didn't have to go through the water, I guess. But and then now we're at a nice camp for the night, and there's going to be a lot of stars tonight because there is no clouds in sight. This will be us. We're going to keep digging into this, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. It may be looking a bit rough because we just woke up, but look at this. So it's about a bit after 4 o'clock now. The sky was a bit more orange just before, but we were waiting for that sun to kind of pop up and get a nice view. Absolutely beautiful morning, and listening to these waves is so nice in the morning. Here we have it. The sun is now starting through the clouds. Absolutely beautiful. We love getting up nice and early to see these sunrises. Wish we were a little bit less clouds, but it still looks absolutely beautiful in person. Well, it's only about 5:50 in the morning at the moment still, and sun's up much more. Renee's now awake, and the other 2 still asleep, so thought we'd just go for a little stroll down the beach. And yeah, it's so beautiful this morning. There's been a few people out here, not too many. Old mate fishing up there and whatnot. How nice. Well, we're now on the barge and we're heading back to the mainland. So yeah, this is sort of going to wrap up this double island adventure with these guys. So hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did. Super fun, and weather actually held out all right for us. So.
Yeah, it was actually a really great time. It only really rained mostly at night, other than a couple drizzles during the day on the weekend, but it was really great. The water was nice the entire time as well. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And we didn't get as much as 2 sunburn this time as well, so that's always nice. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next off-road touring adventure.